here at 14522 San Feliciano Drive in the city of La Mirada, California. This is our second attempt at inspecting the sewer line from a 3-inch roof ventilation line. Had a little trouble getting out this far, but made it through a couple different bends we were having issues with. And here we are at our cast iron to clay connection point at the city main. So we're gonna, or not at the city main, sorry, from the front of the structure, the home. So we're gonna go ahead and zero out our footage counter, and we'll get an accurate length of the actual main to the city connection point. And then on our pullback, we will go ahead and get an image from the top of the roof showing the property. See a little bit of an offset on the clay piping. You can see a little bit of roots growing in as well. This could be a test Y. Yeah, definitely directional fitting. Gonna spray a little bit of water down the line, help us go a little bit smoother. I believe this could be our city saddle, but because of the distance we are from this location, it's getting a little difficult to push rod and the camera head through the entire line. So hopefully a little bit more water will help us make that little extra push and hop into the city. There we go. It's not looking like we're gonna be able to hop over this saddle. There is a tiny little offset. It's just a little bit of a lip on the connection point for this clay piping. It's not letting us get over. But on the right hand side, it's a little hard to tell, but you can see the entry or the opening point for the city saddle. So we are pretty much right at the connection point, approximately 60 feet in. The clay piping, for what we did see for that 60 feet, is actually in pretty good condition. There's no offsets, really. I mean, that one section just had some stragglers of little roots that were growing in. Definitely could be from some of the palm trees or shrubs in the front yard, but it's not posing any threat to the flow of any debris or waste going down the line. What we will see on the pool back is once we actually get into the cast iron, there is quite a bit of debris and buildup inside of the cast iron pipe. Now, if there is going to be anything in this system that's going to cause a disruption in flow or any possible backups, it's going to be the condition of that cast iron piping. Now, if there was a sewer clean out that was installed in the front yard, you could definitely have some descaling work done to alleviate a lot of that buildup or eliminate that buildup inside of the cast iron piping. But that's definitely something to be looked at having installed in the future. So we're going to go ahead and begin our pull back and see if there's anything that we might have missed on the way. Here's our directional fitting that had a little bit of roots getting in. We'll try and clean off the camera head a bit so we can see that again. Tiny little bit of roots right there. All right, here we're coming up to our cast iron to clay connection point. So here's where we're going to see a lot of that buildup. Even just looking at what's on the camera screen right now, let's see if we can get a little bit more water going down. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the cast iron on the way back. Again, as noted, it's quite a bit of buildup. So you can see all the walls of the cast iron pipe. Take a look once a little bit of the water subsides. See all the rough ridges. For instance, right here on the screen, you can see the top of the pipe. There are like these bumps, and then at the very bottom, it seems like the water is running through almost like a V shape or a U. You can see it running through kind of those white areas on the bottom of the pipe. That's all buildup. And so because it has rough ridges, any waste or toilet paper going down the drain line could get caught or hung up on those, causing a blockage. See, it's got buildup in it, so much so that water is even standing at the bottom of the pipe, not actually flowing. So if this was leveled out, or not leveled out, but had the proper grade with no scale buildup on it, that water wouldn't have anywhere to actually sit. You can kind of see evidence of that on the bottom of the screen here. Let's see if we can get the camera head cleaned off. And that trough on the bottom of the pipe has gotten smaller. You'll see the water run through it right now. And there's a good little image of it. All that white on the bottom right and bottom left of the screen. It's all built up. All right, we are in our vertical sewer stack. I'll get you an image of the front yard real quick. All right. Well, that is going to conclude our inspection.